I am Wallace, walking in a circle, walking in a circle, walking in a circle. Alright, so we are here with Wallace and Gromit, The Last Resort, part 1, technically 2, but I'm gonna say part 1 anyway.
I'm sure Miss Flip won't mind if I take just one.
So I'm gonna pluck a flower here. So I think that's all we have to do here, so head to town. Remember, you want an umbrella as one of your items, so that guy's holding an umbrella, so it would be good to get it.
What are you doing here?
Picking you up, lassie, with a date.
Surely you're not still thinking of the beach. It's freezing cold and might rain any moment.
Ach, a little wet never dampened the spirits of my biscuit. Grab your wellies and we'll be off.
Duncan, I really don't think so. You must admit, it's hardly beach weather, is it? You're ridiculous. Oh,
so you walk over there.
Hello there, Wallace. Come and meet Duncan McBiscuit. He's an old friend. And of course you know my two precious darlings, Boogie Woo and Tinky Wee. Say hello to Mr. Wallace, angels.
Yes. Look, Gromit, it's your friends from next door. Cute little fellows.
Oh, yes. They're show dogs, you know. Prize winners. They're my pride and joy.
Well, I won't keep you.
No. Duncan was just leaving.
Leaving with you, lassie, for a day on the beach.
But what if there's a cloudburst? I don't consider thunder and lightning very pleasant beach companions.
But there's nae thunder and nae lightning. Can you hear any thundering? Any cracking or booming? Well, can you?
Maybe I can. Just hush your tongue a moment, will you?
You can't hear no thunder, can you?
I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
I suppose not.
So, you see they're bickering. So while I try to figure out what to do here, let's go to the town. Actually, this time we will go to the town now. Sorry, there's a lot of waiting, and I'm not going to do much talking. But, yeah.
Before the flood, gather on the townsfolk. We'll stack the sandbags to the north, south, and east. Still time if we hurry. Look lively now, soldier.
Alright, that's the major, and the guy in the hat is the constable who's basically a police officer.
Withering you dunderhead. The town's being swept under.
It's not being swept under, Major. And you're beginning to be a public nuisance.
Afternoon, Wallace.
That Indian guy is Mr. Paneer. You see him in the first episode when we get it ready. So, comment on the sandbags.
Yes, soldier, out with it.
If you'd like to unload these sandbags, I know just the spot.
Just as I told you, the people are pleading for sand, and we've got to give it to them.
I'd like to give it to you, you loony old goat. But if you've got a need for sandbags, Wallace, I hereby grant you permission.
Oh? You grant permission?
Indeed. Take all you want, Wallace.
Infernal cheek. I'm the commanding officer here, you jumped up Jobsworth, and I hereby revoke permission.
Can't you be cooperative just this once, Major?
Cooperative? don't know the meaning of the word. Sounds subversive to me.
All right, Major, how about this? Why don't we ask Wallace here who's in command?
This young Pongo? Very well. Why not? Tell us, soldier, who holds rank here? Remember your training.
Okay, so you can side with them and you can bicker with them all you want. You can go on for 10 minutes. The trick is behind the Major's car,
We are waiting, soldier.
right here. If you click on the pie poster.
Well together.
We are talking about who's in charge, not flavors.
Just a moment. Are you saying that instead of bickering over who's in charge, we should be working together as a team, like steak and kidney?
Are you saying that in a crisis like this, we must act as one, like a well-trained commando unit?
Actually, it's a sign.
Exactly, a sign that we can rise above our squabbles.
Very well then. Here's what we'll do. We'll send these sandbags off with you.
Thank goodness. Well, I'll be off then. I can hear a hot meat pie calling me name, yes I can. Ernest Dibbins, it's saying. It's tea time. Fetch the blinking ketchup, Ernest.
Now then, soldier, all I need is your requisition form.
Requisition form?
That's right. Got to play by the book. Can't let the spies sabotage operations, can we?
Spies?
Surely you've heard about the spies from abroad. They're everywhere. Don't look so rattled, man. Just bring me your requisition form and you'll soon be neck-deep in splendid sandbags.
Oh, right then.
Alright, that was a ton of talking and this took forever, but that's okay because this is a walkthrough and I don't really have to spend too much time with the walkthrough, let alone the cutscenes. I think it's a pretty good idea of what the movie is. So, because it's so long, I really have to cut it so that way I can go on. So, some transition will be here in a second. So, I have to cut it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I really like to just cut it so that it's not too hard to edit when I'm trying to do all this. Alright, so we're just across this other side of the street at Mr. Paneer, which I said before. So you need to find a sun, and this looks like a pretty good sun. So, talk to Paneer.
Thinking weather, eh, Wallace?
It is rather gloomy.
Like my business. Not a single customer all day. My sizzling summer sale has lost its sizzle.
So he's saying that there haven't been a lot of customers.
That's quite a light, Mr. Paneer.
It's a searchlight.
I say, no shortage of candle power there.
Bright as the sun, don't you think? Wonderful for bringing in the big spenders. When the weather's fair, that is.
I wonder, Mr. Paneer, where might a person acquire such a light?
I'd be happy to lend you this one, but if the weather warms up tonight, I'll need it to advertise my super soaraway sizzling summer sale.
Oh,
So he'll give it to you if the weather doesn't let up. Now go to the Cheese of the Week club
the
sign.
latest cheese of the week, I wonder.
Stilton. And that reminds me, I just sent the truck out with your delivery. When you return home, you'll find it waiting patiently on your doorstep.
Ah, just like Gromit.
No, Mr. Wallace, there's nothing like coming home to a faithful, loyal
Cheese, I quite agree.
Okay, so now we go back to find the cheese.
Ah, yeah, it's mouth-watering.
Ooh, did you hear an unearthly rumbling?
Rumbling? What rumbling?
Oh, I can't hear properly over your endless rattle.
So go back to the You see, he has the stomach grumbling,
Did you hear an unearthly rumbling?
and she thinks it's thunder. So
Rumbling.
I just did that again to show you.
Over your endless rattle.
Get their attention.
You wouldn't go to the seaside today, would you, Wallace? You'd stay inside with a cozy cup of tea, inventing some...
I'm gonna skip ahead of this.
On my way. Follow.
You hit the enter button to skip conversations. Hit the cheese again as soon as they're listening in,
Oh, my
and
gracious.
now we go.
That's thunder, all right. And it's nearly upon us.
Oh, well, sure, it may be thundering, but did you see lightning? There's no lightning to bother about us, sir.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to stay out here with you waiting to be struck by lightning. I'm going to seek shelter, and if you've any sense at all, Duncan McBiscuit, you'll do the same. Good day.
What?
Oh,
What are you looking at, Jimmy?
So now you can pick up the umbrella.
I'll just borrow this. Just the
So that's
thing
1
for
out of
our
3.
center-based indoor beach experience.
Now, pick up the order form that you have here.
Oh, a special order for 62 West Wallaby Street, Stilton. One of my favourites.
Now, go back to the town so you can try to trick the major in with the order form. I'll tell you what I mean in a second. Go back to the town. Alright, so now we are back at the truck. So open up your inventory and take out your order form and give it to Major Crumb.
The cheese, but
Give that here. Good heavens. Special orders? Deliver to 62 West Wallaby Street. You've done the service proud, soldier. Now stand clear. No time for chitter-chatter. I'm needed in West Wallaby Street.
yes, sir.
Alright, so now you have 2 out of 3 of the items. Now, just to get that sunlight.
Afternoon.
So talk to this newspaper.
Hello, Wallace. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Well,
I'm joking, Pat. I know it's rotten. Had to cancel me holiday.
that's a shame.
Certainly has been stuck with old misery guts here.
I heard that.
He don't miss a word I say, except when I ask him to do summit.
Sitting behind a till all day ain't exactly hard labour.
What would you know about hard labour?
I could run this place a sight better than you, if I had a mind to.
If you had a mind, what will it be, love?
So, this woman and her husband basically bicker all the time. So that's
Looking for
just.
something to read? Take your pick. I'll put it on your slate.
So you can pick one of these 5, but the one you probably is obvious is the weekly weather forecast.
More rotten weather on the way tonight, they say. All set.
Hey, make sure he don't nick any sweets.
Mind your own business. That old misery guts thinks he could run this shop. He couldn't run a bath.
Okay, so go back to Paneer
Nice to see
and
you, Wallace.
give him the magazine that you just got.
Stormy weather ahead, I'm afraid.
Oh? Oh, no. After all that, my sizzling summer say is ruined. I go on holiday, but the weather's a washout. Will the sun never shine on yours truly?
I say, I wonder where a person
So comment on it.
acquire such a light.
You're welcome to borrow this one, Mr. Wallace. There won't be any sizzling summer sale tonight. Not in this blinking weather.
That's very kind of you.
Always happy to help.
This light'll make a smashing sun.
So somehow he puts it in his inventory. I don't know how that's possible, but now just head back to West Wallaby Street, and you see they dump the sand. Alright, so now, in order to get the sand in your basement, hit the gnome and you can spin it into there.
Oopsie-daisy. There we go. Oh, all the sand we need. The Riviera, here we come. Great news, Gromit. All the goods have been gathered. Now it's time for some elbow grease, eh? To the cellar.
Alright, now we're on Chapter 2, the Guest House Mutiny.
Job done, Gromit. Time to relax on the beach, eh? We deserve a holiday. Just a minute. Such a lovely beach. It's a shame to keep it to ourselves when we could share it with paying customers. Just imagine West Wallaby Street Water World. A genuine beach house, complete with its own all-weather seaside in the cellar basement beach attraction. We'll be surrounded by happy holiday makers. It'll be grand, Gromit.
This man's ruining my blinking holiday. Half a mind to take my
Don't
dog
get
and
sand in your
go home.
sandwich. I was only teasing. Just ask that great big pudding
Shut
there.
up! I ain't no pudding. You
These
can't
dogs are disturbing
die.
the peace. Bylaws state that all livestock must be kept under proper control in public places.
Fly, and they're not livestock. I want a refund.
I want a refund and all.
Refunds would indeed appear to be in order, Mr. Wallace. What do you say?
Well, here at West Wallaby Street Water World, customer satisfaction is our top priority. If you'll just be patient, I promise we'll have everything under control by supper time.
You've got till supper time, no later.
Not much of an holiday so far, I'm sorry to say.
Those mutts are a threat to public
Stayed at the
safety.
shop and just to be tin fruit display.
Calling my dears livestock.
We can't afford to give refunds, Gromit. We've spent all our money doing the house up. This could be a financial disaster. What are we going to do, lad? I never thought we'd have a house full of unhappy holiday makers.
Bunch of moaning minnies, if you ask me. I'm having a grand old time.
Well, that's one satisfied customer anyway. There we are. This customer relationship management isn't so hard, is it, Gromit? There's hope for our little venture yet. You'd best get supper started. Make it a feast to remember. I'll see to our guests. We'll soon have a house full of happy campers, eh, lad?
Alright, so here's where I'm going to stop it after that whole conversation. So now we're on Chapter 2 and we have to make the guests happy. I'll continue with it next time. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you like Wallace and Gromit once more. Thank you. This is WiredBand 39, signing out.